Микрофон. Вот, так, микрофон работает. Работает дерьмово, но работает. Странно. Господи боже, они ж ничем... Ну ладно, что-то отличается. Как много всего. Не буду долго искать. Ебать. Я шрам в виде молнии. Конечно, минус балл игры сразу. Лица, глаза заспанные. Ох, серый глаза.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
That was quite something.
A few cobwebs and some dust. I am indeed a student, but I could very well... I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this. I am indeed a student, but I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Гарри Хоттерш, как назову. А можно настройки, пожалуйста?
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Eleazar.
Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Можно настройки, пожалуйста. Как же громко. Опа, феписы падают. Блин, такая ноунеймовская компания такую игру сделала. Это, конечно, сильно.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
Настройки, пожалуйста, дайте.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
Да уж.
None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Профессор Фиг.
You couldn't have asked for a better
Замечательно.
mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've
Ranrock.
yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond,
А это игра или новый фильм по Гарри Поттеру? Я что-то не понял.
It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
Ща, дайте мне, я распечатаю.
Metal. That symbol. What's that glow?
Конечно.
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait. We did.
Но нахуй. Бодренькое начало. Ой, он сразу же начал видеть этих. Нифига, круто. Так, я тут разгрессировать не умею, меня не забудьте. Так, господи. Акцо, чувак, акцо, подсказка. Хорош, руж. Заебись, даже до Хогвартса не дошел, уже в траблы влип.
Your hurt.
Париход. Сука.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff
Чипитовая тварь. Так, а я хочу на джойстике. Джойстик весь запылился, блин. Офига, он мне сразу 4 колбочки дал.
What happened?
Расточительный какой.
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor?
Typical dragon.
Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Portkey.
Так, а настроечки можно? Да пожалуйста, ну дай настройки.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path.
Дайте настройки, игра. Да пожалуйста. Слава, блять, богу. Ладно. Так, тут у нас один будет. Ага, выбор нефти. Сколит сюда и допустим.
Mind your step.
Так, я передумал все еще громко. Вот так вот. Вот так вот. Вот так вот. А это том.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know
конечно,
where she
как-то
came
для
into
средних.
possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir...
Да, начало, конечно, явно не такое, как я ожидал.
Magic.
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus
Ах,
on
какой
the
красавчик.
center.
Что основное заклинание? Окей. Что за основное заклинание? Неловко это делает. Ого.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
Какой ответ?
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Красный цвет. Что он мне говорит заклинание? А, настолько крутой, что уже научился пускать заклинания, не говоря.
Steady yourself! Reparo!
А меня научить этому. Я тоже хочу Oculus репару.
Almost there!
Почему, кстати, нельзя было очки надеть? По-моему, не видел этой функции. Опа! Как я вас отхерачил. Ну шо, старик, ты еще медленнее.
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Сложно.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Родной.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Опля. Ёк-макарёк.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Не, старик, ничего ты не умеешь.
His name?
Ты все просрал.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Блять, кто храпит? Что происходит вообще? Эй, дед, хватит спать.
Hello?
It can't be.
Я тоже сам могу сказать.
Just a moment. Ooh. Wait a minute. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Да.
Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, Yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what?
Ого.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
А чё такой злой?
On your way.
Ты тут все 400 лет, блин, стоял, чё такой злой дед?
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Да, стой! Я хотел посмотреть.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Блин, деньги пиздим. Заебись. Пришел в банк.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Пока.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Ёб твою мать. Херы себе.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Revelio. A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos.
А мне можно
This
люмос?
is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close.
Revelio.
There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
А мне можно люмос, пожалуйста? Я тоже хочу люмос.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos. What happened?
Ёк,
When
макарек.
I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The
Oh,
reflection's
наоборот.
still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast
Понял.
Lumos.
Мой люмос. А мне люмос.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Сложная загадка, сложная. Что за защитники Хогвартса?
Look out!
Какое Q, алё? А, не-
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
я что творит? Так, протега Y, хорошо.
Expulso! Confuso! Deposo! Levioso! Descendo!
Чел, ты
Confringo!
за двоих дерись.
Protego! Levioso!
Stupefy!
Deposo!
Ты немножко не того, конечно, бьешь.
Expulso! Defindo!
Protego!
Confringo! Levioso! Deposo!
А почему по мне-то удар проходит?
Descendo! Levioso!
Protego!
Это тренировка, господи боже. Давайте, атакуйте. Ну что ж.
Confringo! Depulso!
Да, да хватит меня защищать.
Stupefy! Protego!
Defendo!
Stupefy!
Levioso! Confringo! Depulso! Expulso! Stay close!
Да я вот в упор.
Lumos!
Куда? Дед.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Опс. Поспешил.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Ой, ну.
Protego! Stupefy! 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 Protego!
Понято, принято.
Protego! Stupefy! 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 Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! 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 Lumos!
Да ты зачем Люмос-то нажал?
Lumos!
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden, perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can. Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves
Так
worthy
тихо
of
стало.
knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
Ауч.
I have no patience for traitors. Now,
Почему брови?
were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
О, ще тебе пизды валят, ушастый.
I know a way out. Professor!
Фипс проседают.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
Фипсы сильно
I've never
проседают.
seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be.
Мы в бесфеписном мире,
It seems
блин.
those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
А, Фипс вернутся, не? О, красота. Ля. Ну, начало динамичное. Динамичное. Прям загрузки не длились по 10 часов. О, Фипсы вернулись.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now,
Appropriate.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Меня чуть не отпиздили, а ты тут веселиться мне предлагаешь.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
О, директор.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Headmaster. Black. Нифига
Nice of you
себе.
to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Бля,
If
что
you're lucky,
за
we
говор?
might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Left.
I'll be in touch.
Но выглядит, конечно, скромнее. Краски грустные. О, Поттер.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
А мистер Блэк что-то недоволен. Мы нифига не интайм. Ну давай, ебать.
Ah, yes.
Yes, a bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts
Indeed.
has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Оригинально. Ха, надо выбрать другой факультет. Блин, Гриффиндор так банально. Давай другой. Что мы хотим? Гриффиндор, Рейвенклоу. Слизерин и Гриффиндор, блин, так банально. Рейвенклоу хочу.
And you've a ready mind, quick to learn.
Пусть будет Рейвенклоу.
You belong in Ravenclaw.
О, опять Феписа украл. Бля, шляпа Феписа крадет. О-хо-хо-хо! Бля, покадровое кино.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Умно, отделались.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before...
Как и совещательный директор.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Сейчас провалюсь, меня отправят в Гриффиндор.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Гениально.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're
First
welcome.
class.
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Блин, Зак, потом уже... Блин, проспал, все. Typical я. Еще интересно тут. Нихара. Ну ладно. Двери гениально откроются.
Just have to wait for the
Yes,
right
sir.
moment.
Still.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Everett Clipton.
One moment. Watch this.
Бля.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb.
Он в мантии спал. Ну, блин, если бы я поступил в Хогвартс, я бы тоже в мантии спал.
Quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well. Right. What did you hope would happen? I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Чё? Ты-то откуда знаешь?
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start. Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here. Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair? Ha, I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you. You too, Everett.
Хуя, пустите. Ой, херевшая.
Must be different. Starting
Ути,
Hogwarts
господи.
in 5th year. I'm not sure this is the right spot.
Анимация.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with.
Господи, что за это... Как эту девчонку звали из Ордена Феникса? Чё?
Him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see.
Да,
Pleased to
явно.
meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually,
гений вообще-то.
Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about
Enigma Fig.
seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages
Professor Garlick.
Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
Профессор Гарлик.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha.
Честно, да.
Dittany.
Винтиап назвали
And good
чеснок.
luck to you too on your first day.
Ой, что у нас тут еще есть? Блин, а показывали когда-нибудь в гостиную Рейвенклоу в фильмах? Не помню что-то.
Deep breath.
Господи, ты при дневном свете пытаешься что-то найти? Перец?
Hello. Would you like to take a look?
Конечно, давай посмотрим, что ты там на облака пялишь.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw.
Amit,
Never
блин.
met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly.
Никому не говори о том, что произошло. О, ты дракона
You like
видел.
astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars.
Пустой задрот какой-то.
About the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Knowledgeable. Что за мерзкий акцент?
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw.
Hey there.
Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Кто это говорит? Рыцарь? Огонь. Ага, это я не изучил, понятно. Блин, что за... Что, сплетничаете про меня? А ну, бля. Так, как палочку встал. Опа. Блять, аж Хэппи спросили, понял, больше так не буду делать. Здравствуйте.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Classmates.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the
year.
Oh,
so.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary.
Бля, охренеть. 4 курса за один надо. 5 курсов за один надо, блин, проучиться. Это ж unreal просто. А, все в одной книжке уложили, все 4 курса. Ёбаный рот. Книги у вас странные.
It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Лицевая анимация, конечно.
Action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Put it to the test.
This way.
Спиной дверь открыл. Жесткий.
Lumos.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
О, еще один глобус можно покрутить, да? Интерактив. Ну, ускорься. Бля.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Ой, все так говорят.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Потрясающе. Это ваш уровень волшебства, опыт XP, полученный в результате прохождения испытаний, повышает ваш уровень и сила. Руководство следующий текущий прогресс, прохождение испытаний, чтобы продолжить. Страница руководства. Ебать. Конечно, награда очечки дали. А как узнать, что ее нужно?
Isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Что это? Ебать. Можно побыстрее идти по лестнице?
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Вопросики.
Revelio.
Ладно. Ты чё? Ёкарна бабай. Ого, Авада Кедавра. Круто, круто. Ну-ка, какие заклинания есть? А под моментом, ебать. Клацус, я тоже не помню в книгах. Но Левиос понятно. Трансформация. Акцо. Депульса. Десцендо. Слепенда. Вот это я не помню в книгах. Конфринга. Дефиндо. Экспелиармус. Бомбарда? Что? Редукто вообще было в книгах. Инсендио. Дезиллюминационное заклинание, ебать. Люц, Нулюмас, Репара. Кардиум Левиоса. Изменяющий, ебать. Эванеску. Прикольно, прикольно.
Revelio.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Что мне нужно выбрать? Большой зал? Господи, а найти бы его. Ох, ёкарна баба.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Красивое.
Revelio.
That should be
Даёк,
all for
Макаров.
now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes.
О, защита темных
And I'd
искусств.
like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way.
Сразу в Хогсмит можно. А как же вот это вот разрешение от родителей в Хогсмит, чтобы попасть?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes. All
Jinxes.
terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You
О,
should be
паб.
able to find all
Прекрасно.
of the school supplies you require.
Ну, паб мне для школы очень нужен.
You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Прекрасно. Отличный совет, профессор.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Да-да.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Бля, попиздился с главным злодеем уже.
Speak of the
Нормально.
devil.
Speak of
Professor
the devil.
Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem
Your
to have
ears
provided
must
our new
be
fifth year
burning.
with a solid foundation
Интересная
in the
фраза.
basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
Yeah.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Чё профессор
Good
Фиг
luck
ведет?
today. And remember to use
То
your
есть вот, блин,
field guide.
поедины
Will be
непонятные.
invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
Зачем что делать? Я это не изучил.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping
Фиг не видят.
across the way before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely.
Чего, блядь, вдруг?
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Сначала защита от темных искусств, конечно же. Защита от темных искусств — это замечательно.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sounds like you've quite a day ahead. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's
an
exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
Ollivander.
I shall reach out when I have more information about. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention.
Сов. А мне в конце года сов, что ли, придется вставать? Окей. Вопросов 0.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu
Yes. Защита от темных искусств. А? Конец. А. О! Минус ФПС. Бомбарда. Реально так называется.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Knowledge.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death.
Так он и не в человека пульнул бомбардой. Он в это в череп хуякнул.
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Leviosa.
Levioso.
Опа, полетела перышко. А может мне мою получку, а не с чужой ходить?
Let's try something a little larger.
Ой, музыка из Гарри Поттера. Блин, классно. А чё, а как?
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt.
Levioso.
So, good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Protego?
Levioso.
Complicates things. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso. Stupefy.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Protego. Levioso.
If only all of my students were this adept. Your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Это было быстро.
You give as good as you get.
Все, картинка приняла ислам.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge.
О!
Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you.
Yeah, points to
Glad I had
Ravenclaw.
the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach...
Все, класс закончился.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Dismissed. Бля, обожаю эту фразу.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Ламле.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
О, блять, еще во.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Мудрость так и прет.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new...
Это слишком добрый для слизеринца.
Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh. You owe me an honest duel. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive...
Oh.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Верно, все верно.
Joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Pleasure chatting. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. Till next time.
Till next time.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Спасибо, спасибо. Заклинанием. Па-па-па-па. А, это тоже надо получить. Коллекция. Ёлка-макарёк. А, ну это внешний вид, да, просто. Инвентарь. Снаряжение. У этого предмета нет волшебных свойств. Ну и нафиг тогда надо. У этого предмета нет волшебных свойств. Это шляпа. Кошмар какой. Какой-то мерзкий. Да, давайте на второй класс сходим.
Off on another adventure, are we?
В смысле, в данный момент ничего не отслеживаю. Как отслеживаю? Да, ёп. Господи, боже мой. Дровокол.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Not say
Hello, I am Nettie.
Nettie.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Hello, какой.
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your
Crucial year.
art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 5.
Я начало учебного года, 517 страница.
Can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm?
2. Всем 2.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Какие-то олухи здесь учатся.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Акция.
Accio.
That is not bad.
That
You
is
are
not
a
bad.
swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
Охуенный
I
урок.
have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day. I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Ай-я! Звуки они, конечно, странные издают.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones. If that's it. Very good. Splendid.
Нет.
Lose your composure. Very good. Points to Raven. But there's certainly no sport in playing. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new... Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Нихуя себе.
That is how it's done.
Жестко. Ну давай.
Accio.
Блин, блядь.
Excellent.
Watch this.
Да ты чё? Мадама. Охуеть. Телепорт, да? Блин,
Not to
блядь.
worry.
Here we go. Yes.
Пиздец, 130 очков. Футбольная.
Accio.
Quite impressive.
Жесть, да. Лютая девка.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Что ты там натворил, дед?
I
Ого!
think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
You
This
will
round
need it.
settles it all.
Be sharp.
Да иди в жопу. Читер.
That is how it's done.
Ну охереть теперь.
Accio.
Сойдет.
Very good.
Let us see.
Давай, мандень. Так, ладно. У меня появился шанс.
There we go.
Сюда. Бриллиант.
Here we go.
Ты ж по своему ударишь. А, сосамба. Главное просто не переборщить.
Accio.
Блять. Ебаный рот. Манда.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Dismissed.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I...
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year.
Ouagadougou.
My mother received an offer to teach divinity. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, big, but it never seemed intimidating or...
Is Ouagadougou a...
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as... I remember the first time I saw it, the mist, and then it just materialized before...
This may seem an odd question.
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Круто.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of you.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding.
Thank you for asking. I think Professor Ronan wants... Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
a word.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Lul.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride.
Of course, Professor.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your
Какие-то
professors
палочки
give you
закидывают.
instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon.
Ок.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on
Пойдем подпольный дуэльный клуб.
Revelio.
What are you up to
And
now?
then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot?
Leviosa.
Or the Minister a flack?
Accio.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in
Lumos.
trouble.
In trouble you will be.
Leviosa.
You can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Festus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble.
Revelio.
Всего. Тоже порох, да?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Lumos.
Какое место, блин. Как ты найдешь?
Revelio.
Да. Ох, ё-моё. Да, красиво. В смысле? Опа.
Revelio.
Whee!
Блять.
Oh, not again!
Туалет с привидениями.
Toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory. Not for this.
You make me
Sure.
late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous.
Revelio.
Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms. So I took my revenge. It was all right, fire up the
Ой, поле для квиддича. То есть, стороны.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Levioso!
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinated duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so...
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work?
You show up, I match you with other duelists. And it's our way of determining the school's great... And, to liven things up...
Of course. Dueling...
I agree. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time... So,
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Спектакуляр.
We'll make
Только
you
Феписы не
regret
крадите. Какие злые.
Protego! Stupefy!
Confringo!
Act like a winner.
Accio!
Подруга вообще стоит, ничего не делает. Ну, стоит дальше, ладно.
Levioso! Accio!
Give them what for.
Confringo!
Сюда перезарядка.
Accio!
Don't shy away now.
Levioso!
Mind the one.
Confringo! Divindo!
Ну, это, конечно, так себе челлендж.
Nice work. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but again, congratulations on your first cross. Hope to see you back here again.
Да, обязательно. А я вот за уровень что-то получаю, нет? Уровень, испытания, задания, коллекции, инвентарь, таланты. Понял. Таланты закрыты. Так, что у нас по заданиям? Ничего не отслежу.
Revelio!
Прогружается, нифига себе.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Посвятости.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll
Так,
see how well you do.
танцуй отсюда. Где он бегает? О, глобус покрутить можно. Потрясающе. А где вот эти вот крутящиеся лестницы там? Опять цветный глобус.
Revelio.
Глобус покрутить. О, реактив.
Not a one of them deserves more than a tea.
Прошу прощения.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Помер. Кошечка. В смысле, а чё? О!
Ah, good to see you.
Порох.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins?
Да,
I wager
отпустит
there's
эту
a good deal
ситуацию.
more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you
Yeah.
with a wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about...
J. Pippin's potions stocks a... Professor Sharp asked that they...
I've never heard of
A spellcraft. I shall explain more about that.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley.
Нифига, есть второй магазин Оливандера.
Genuine craftsman. I would trust no one else.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time.
Знаете, а другую девушку мне можно найти?
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sal, he'll keep you well clean.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors.
Very good.
Revelio.
Интересно. Нихуя. Пытька.
Ah, there you are.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do.
Без баб. Да, блин, было бы посимпатичнее, я бы с ней пошел. Но, увы. О, репаро.
Things right up makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
Blink of an eye.
More frequently than one. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be. A number of your professors, I have arranged some for today. See them through and...
Why must I first complete?
No lesson or lecture can compare. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Да.
I'll start on the task right away.
Я все-таки пиво иду пить, Хокс. Нафиг мне бабы какие-то.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Так, а что, мне акцию надо?
Accio. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust
Revelio.
the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the
Igor.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Ебать, другие кнопки появились. Опс. Нет, 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 нет.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
О, господи, что с текстурами?
Lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Текстуры вы куда? Боже мой, что с травой происходит? Репара ебать.
Revelio.
Бля. Так, шо, куда? Господи боже. Кошмар.
Revelio.
You can get all.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello.
Что
I
такое?
don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the
Господи, на
moment.
полуну похоже.
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. If I know Hogwarts, and
Have you gained any insight?
I did discover that...
Are there any other?
Yes, a few. If I can work out...
If I have the time.
I've been...
Lumos.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Места непонятные.
3 broomsticks to the Hog's Head. Sirona's a much better conversationalist than Jasper Trout.
Вау. Показывал. Лестница. Это статуя. О, страничка.
Accio!
Еще страничка.
Any news about the dragon unit?
А, не это или место? А, опа.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I need to get some dragon
Как мне тебя, блин, засунуть?
I knew there was a connection.
Прям
Tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
ёбнул.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location.
All very logical, I suppose. You have a knack for solving riddles. Well, I'm glad someone figured it. The moth!
My house broom will do me fine.
Revelio.
Пусть.
Well,
Здорово.
fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained.
Люди, наверное, бля, опять текстуры прыгают. Ой, поле для квиддича, боже мой, что происходит? Кошмар какой.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it.
А, конечно. Я же, блин, почти впервые взял волшебную палочку, чтобы мне тебя не победить.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well read.
Revelio.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Старушка Пергам.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Номер песен.
Revelio.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest, look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Запретный лес. Выглядит он, конечно, не таким страшным.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely. Revelio.
We already named them.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Разнообразно, я надеюсь.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi-guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Pretend that to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Красивишься, красивишься, конечно.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Йоу, карнабабай. Мне лапку Леонтра надо.
Merlin, blooming beard, not again.
Глобус по пути.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Леандр.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world.
А, это второй Леван? Нифига
To meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
Ля какая.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Not that one.
This isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes.
13 3/4 дюйма. Ебать здорово.
13 3/4 inches dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Ебать. Брюка какая-то некрасивая.
Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Твердая, бля, а я не хочу. Жестко. Перо Феникса, пусть знает 14,5 дюйма.
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Он счастливее, чем мой персонаж.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sense this.
A match. Your connection seemed particular.
I'm eager to try it out.
And the bond between you? Do not be surprised at your new one's ability to perceive your intentions.
That sounds wonderful.
I'll let you get to it.
Historically speaking, there's never been a team like this yet.
Так, что еще надо посетить?
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts, Professor Wheat.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson?
I'm afraid I haven't.
Ah, but you will soon enough. Of course, it is not without complexity. Stay the course.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown.
And I, too. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items, but I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. A potting table and a potion station, yes? Good. Nothing like... Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Дорого, богато. Так, да? Зелье Пиппина, волшебный прикол.
Taught that if you put in a good effort, you'll reap the reward.
Revelio.
Criminals! The law of them!
Pharaoh will save me.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank... Though, I don't believe it.
It's my first time in...
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your... You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me... How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age. Is it not the most fascinating art?
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. But for now, let's get you... What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Accio!
Well, hello.
Да ничего, Вась, ничего ты не пропустил. Чувак, который впервые пришел подуэлиться, уебал самого крутого дуэлянта и стал крутым.
Merlin's beard.
Not at all.
Well, bravo! Not everyone has the... Name's Timothy Teasdale. I keep the cart out here because
I suppose.
In addition to seeds, I have... But what? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Выращивать бадьям, заебись.
Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Да, блядь, что это за ебаный интерактив повсюду?
Revelio.
Замки. Будешь советовать, в какие семена вкладываться, блин. Hello?
I officially have...
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed?
I did. So I suppose
Так,
the
текстуры,
world is our
блин,
oyster
прыгают
now.
постоянно.
Let's see what else we can get up.
Пиво, сливочного пива выпить. О, страничка летающая. Текстуры. Ёбана. Но я еще на средней графике играю. Не стал пока ставить выше. Но в просадке FPS, конечно, вообще поражает. О, бомбарды. Как же текстуры. Да, на компе играю.
Levioso. Confringo. Protego.
Ага, понял. Протега тут ни хера не работает.
Accio. Are we weakening him at all? No, keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Protego. Levioso.
Да, дайте.
Dindo. What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done. Confringo. Levioso.
Бля, какой жирный.
Accio.
Чувака ничего не останавливает, я понял.
Levioso. Accio. Confringo.
Ай, ёп.
Levioso.
Да, ёп. Макарёк.
Accio. Protego.
Понял.
Levioso. Levioso. Confringo. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Findo. That's right, you lumbering lout. Levioso. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job.
Ау. Бум.
Confringo.
Тише.
Levioso. Levioso.
Да. Эмоции вышли из чата. Ух ты, ебать, казнь какая-то. Хуясься. Ну, чувак впервые в Хогвартсе оказался, сразу видно.
Goodness, a second troll.
Да, озвучка что-то вообще какая-то.
Fully grown troll by yourselves.
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed.
Of course, officer.
Constable.
Reparo. There, good as new.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Как-то, да, реакция на тролля удивительно спокойная была.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Уборщика, блин, нашли. Я тролля победил, хули я убираюсь. Что еще тут надо брать? Блин, прыгающие текстурки. Да стой.
Reparo. Revelio.
Кошечки. Я его все заглазил.
Revelio.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Хорошо, чаю.
Reparo.
Ну да, это, конечно, вряд ли.
Levioso. Accio.
Понял, понял, да?
Lumos.
Ну да, пошел не нахуй.
Revelio.
Пардоньте.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade.
I was happy to.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you... I own Gladrag's wizardware and among my inventory. And as I suspect this won't be your last...
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
It's the least I can do.
It's
now,
the least!
Let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Получается. Аж ничем не отличается. А, Феписа. Дарно. А, это все хуйня, ладно. Только не надо.
I'd say we've earned a
О, да! Сливочное пиво, полностью согласен.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your
Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
Как же ему похуй.
Revelio.
Не хочет открываться. Да и ладно. Я не гордый. Как же текстура хуярит. Охуеть.
Might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Да мы только не пешком пойдем, а хоть немножко ускоримся. Опа! О!
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.